You can't keep getting away with it! You can't keep getting away with it!
That's it. That 11 seconds of footage entirely encapsulates all my feelings on Michael Bay. It perfectly shows just the desperation and sadness that I feel when I see he's bringing out yet another Transformers film. Because guess what? He is making another one. One that's out in like 4 days. And guess what else? I'd be willing to bet it's going to make more money than it should. The amount of money that it should make being zero. Which probably shouldn't be a surprise, seeing as when Transformers came out in 2014, it made over $1 billion. The same year we got fantastic films such as Guardians of the Galaxy, Interstellar, and Captain America: The Winter Soldier, none of which cracked $1 billion, and all of which were infinitely better movies. And look, box office intake definitely isn't everything, and this clearly shows that. But you know what? I'm afraid that this next Transformers film, Transformers, is going to be just as bad as ever and rake in millions and possibly billions of dollars again. So I've decided to do all that I can to prevent that. So listen up. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to send this video to all your dumb friends. And by dumb friends, I mean people you know who pay money to see these crap films. I'll give you a second just to copy the URL. Look, here it is right here. Copy it. Yep, that's it. Now send it. All right, you, listen to me because I'm talking to you. Stop seeing this trash. It's because of you that these pieces of crap keep getting made, and you know what? They're going to keep getting made exactly like this because they keep making money because you keep seeing it. No one sane wants to see this trash happen to the film community anymore, right? It's hurting us. You're hurting movies, you're hurting studios, and you're hurting me. Because studios see that these make billions of dollars and they go, let's do this to more movies. You know, let's make more movies, just overblown pieces of crap with bad CGI and no story, and they'll rake in more money. Because guess what? Studios are businesses, and you, sir, keep on paying money to go and see these films because you might even think, oh, I know this is going to be terrible and I'm just going to go see it anyway. Don't do it. Don't. In the name of all goodness, do not do that. Don't go and see it just because you think it's going to be bad, because guess what? It is going to be bad. They've all been bad before, and they keep tricking you into seeing it. And I think Michael Bay genuinely believes that he's making good stuff. That's the scariest part. He did you see that video that time where he walked out? This is a side note, where he walked out and he just didn't know what to say in front of the teleprompter.
How do you think it's going to impact how viewers experience your movies?
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Okay.
And that's not important. It's just a funny clip, and I hope you enjoy it. But yeah, like I said before, there's three things that these Michael Bay things are doing. They're hurting movies. Like I said, because these films keep making so much money, studios don't want to go out and put a little bit of money into something, I don't know, that might be good because it doesn't get a lot of people watching it, because guess what? Everyone's just going out to see Transformers, you know? That little indie project that probably could be the next Dark Knight is never going to get made because studios aren't going to fund it, because guess what? They're putting all their money into Transformers. Like, probably over $200 million went into making this Transformers. Hang on, let's check. Yep. And you know what? You could put that money into literally anything else, right? Let's look at some films that were of an infinitely smaller budget that are infinitely better films. Here we got one. Moon. Look at that. $5 million to make Moon. Moon is better than every single Transformers film put together, all right? It's got infinitely better characters, it's got infinitely better story, it's got infinitely better acting, it's not as racist, it's not as sexist, and it's made by a good filmmaker. Whoa, surprise, you give a smaller budget to a good filmmaker, look at that, you get a good film. What's another one? Oh, what do we got here? Memento. Another $5 million movie. Already you've cracked $10 million. Guess how much it was for making Transformers 4, 5, one of those two here. Transformers 4 and or 5 here. $200 million. Alright? Memento was $5 million. Infinitely better film in all the ways that I just said. So if you think about it, if you do the math and you break up the 200 million into just little 5 million blotches there, the chances are you're going to get some pretty good films out of that 200 million being divided into little $5 million projects. And we could have a lot of amazing films, and we could rid the earth of these Michael Bay film not even films. I'm not going to call them films, alright? There's Michael Bay tragedies, but not in a good way. But you keep seeing them. Stop seeing them, alright? I hate them. You're hurting me, alright? I have to keep seeing the internet explode over these latest stupid Transformers trailers films, and some people are like, oh, maybe this one will be good because it's got a Dinobot in it. Guess what? It's not going to be good. They're just trying to trick you again, alright? The last one only had 4 minutes of Dinobot stuff in it, and they've tricked you, and they'll keep tricking you. You know, at the end of this one, they're promising that giant Transformer planet thing, but guess what it's going to be? Explosions, CGI. You're not going to care. The human characters are going to be really annoying again. You know what? Okay, check out this, right?
Yeah, I felt like a girl. Don't you?
What does that even mean? What does that even mean? I don't get... No, okay, look. I get what you're trying to say. You think that this is some sort of feminist statement. We should all run like girls, but that doesn't even make sense. That's reverse sexism, actually. You know what? I don't run like a girl. I'm a man. Surprise! I run like a man. I'm not saying that's better than running like a girl. I'm not saying running like a girl is better than running like a man. But you are suggesting that everyone should run like a girl. And guess what? That's reverse sexism. Good job, Michael Bay. You've done it again. You're hurting everyone. And you know what? I don't even think he understands that he's hurting everyone, alright? Alright, look, listen. This is just a rambling piece of unscripted nonsense that I'm talking right here, and I'm just hoping some of it is alright, but I just need to get through to you. Stop watching these films. The $200 million budget could go into just a squazillion smaller films like a Moon or a Memento that is just mind-blowingly incredible, that actually leaves you thinking about things that you want to think about, that actually has an impact on your life. But no, you keep seeing these Transformers films. And don't tell me you don't, because the last one made $1 billion. I didn't pay for it. I saw it through other means. I won't say it here on the internet. Just kidding. I borrowed a DVD. Or did I? Wink. Well, the point is, I didn't pay money. And I'm begging you, don't pay money. Stop encouraging him. Alright? Stop encouraging him. He's like it's like if you had like some sort of feral dog outside your house and you left the door open and you said, come in. And it's just going to come in again. And then you get annoyed at it, and so you kick it out. It's like the Transformers films. You know why? Because you keep seeing them, and you keep saying, this is really bad, but you keep seeing them. You're letting the feral Michael Bay in. Stop it, alright? Stop letting that feral Michael Bay into your house. He shouldn't be allowed in your house. He shouldn't be allowed to make movies, alright? He needs to find something else to do, like fixing teleprompters. And you know, they keep on just encouraging, they keep on trying to trick you into coming back with like promises of a crossover with like G.I. Joe or something, or like promises of just a flat out Bumblebee movie. But guess what? This Bumblebee talks through his radio. How is he meant to carry a film? And listen, I hold no gate whatsoever in the filmmaking business. I hold no authority, but Michael Bay, you need to stop. You've taken it too far. 4 of these movies. You know, when you made 3, you said, oh, I'm done directing Transformers, I'll pass it over to someone else. And we were like, yes, that sounds good. Pass it on to some fresh blood who'll bring something new and original, hopefully, to the franchise that won't be just CGI mess and explosions and bad characters and weird sexual shots of stuff. But no, you went, lol, jokes, I'm directing Transformers 4, Transformers. And you did. And it was one of the worst films I've ever seen. And you'd think after that, you'd hand it on to a new director. But no, you're making a 5th one now. It's upsetting. Transformers is not going to be good. So please, don't see it. Don't let the feral Michael Bay into your house. Don't encourage him, alright? Hang on, I'm going to put some depressing music on. All I want you to do is to stop watching Transformers films. You are the last line of defense. Your ticket money is what counts to the studios. If you keep watching these, they will keep making them, and you will keep watching them, and they will keep making them. And all of us will be affected by it. The $200 million budgets could go into better films. Could go into more films. We could have another Memento or Moon. We could stop being insulted by an idiot filmmaker who thinks that everyone should run like girls. Not saying that's a bad thing. And you can stop losing intelligence to this mindless trash that I'm sure some of you find entertaining. But for the good of everyone, please, stop. I beg you. They're so bad. Of course, this is all my opinion. Do whatever you want. I actually don't care. But I do. Please. That's it. That's the video, everyone. If you enjoyed this weird ramble, then subscribe or something. Have a good time. You're subscribing and stuff. Don't see Transformers. Just don't. Jay Gristle out.